What makes people happy and motivated at work is what they do. What makes people unhappy is the situation in which they do it. When you bribe people, they never gave you their best performance. They only gave you better than average performance. Let me begin by telling you that in my office in the United States where I do consulting, I have a horseshoe over my door. And when management people come in for a consultation, they see that horseshoe, and they say to me, "Fred, you don't believe in that, do you?" And I say, "Certainly not." And they say, "Why do you have it then?" And I said, "Because it works whether you believe in it or not." What I will talk about, ladies and gentlemen, works whether you believe in it or not.
Well, there are two sets of needs that people have. One set of needs are people, which I call hygiene needs. And these hygiene needs deal with man's relationship to the environment. They consist of how you treat people. Do you pay them well, good working conditions, human relations, status, everything that surrounds what you do in the job. Now, these are what I call hygiene factors because they prevent people from hurting or dissatisfaction, and they're environmental. These hygiene needs keep people from being unhappy. That's their function. They don't motivate people. And now, another set of needs that people have is they're human beings. And they say, not only do I hurt, and I don't want to hurt, so treat me well, hygiene. But they say, I'm a human being. I want to do something. I just don't want to avoid pain all my life. I want to show what I can do. I want to, in a sense, psychologically grow. I want to end my life by saying, not that I vegetated, but I am more than I was before. And that can only be measured in what you've done. And these are what I call the motivators. And these are not how I am treated at work, but what do you let me do at work? Do I achieve? Do I get responsibility? Am I advancing and growing? Is what I do meaningful and significant? These are the variables that motivate people, because people who want to do something want to do it. That's motivation. People can be made to do almost anything if you threaten them enough or bribe them enough. That's hygiene.
So what do you get by treating people well? You can get some movement. But it's not motivation. The simplest, easiest way to get anybody to do anything is to kick them in the ass. And you can do it either positively or negatively. Negative kita is threatening them. Positive kita is offering them a reward. One is the carrot, one is the stick. If I kick you in the ass, you'll move. And if I want you to move again, what must I do? I've got to kick you again, right? In other words, I can charge a man's battery, but unless he has his own generator, he's not motivated. Does he want to do a good job because he wants to do a good job? That's motivation. Does he want to do a good job because he gets a bonus, he wants a house, a car, a Jaguar? That's movement. So what do you get by treating people well? You can get some movement. But it's not motivation. When your hygiene is good, when you treat people adequately, you get what is called an average performance, a fair day's work, which is about half of what the individual can give you. Now what you can do, obviously, is to exaggerate the hygiene, as I just said, the kita. I'll give you a bonus. But a reward once given becomes a right. And if you don't keep those jelly beans, those bonuses going, then his performance is going down to the fair day's work. when you bribe people, they never gave you their best performance. They only gave you better than average performance. If we're going to deal with motivated performance, then we can't use the hygiene factors. The only thing we can use are the motivators.